Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Back to the Future Part 2 on the Commodore 64, released in 1990 by Imageworks, also released on the Spectrum, the Amstrad, the Amiga, the Atari ST, hey, that's really nice music, really good SID chip music I should say, Atari ST and Sega Master System. I have a gameplay of the Spectrum version, I have a gameplay of the Master System version, basically show you level 1, because this game is balls horrifically hard. And it's kind of a hodgepodge of styles. Like the first level is a side-scrolling hoverboard beat 'em up, which I sincerely doubt I will get off. Then there's somewhere in there's a puzzle, you know, like a sliding puzzle game and things like that. But I've only ever really played the first level. I've never played the Commodore version because I've never been able to find a ROM that works until now, and as an absolutely massive Back to the Future fan, I decided that I had to fix that fact. So based on the events of the second movie that was released in 1989, which takes you know, immediate events, takes place immediately after the events of the first movie. Don't know why I'm explaining this to you, but basically the first movie was never supposed to have a sequel, so kind of stretched. I enjoyed it as a kid and loved it, but I've said this before and I'll say it again, as an adult, as a kid you always think 2's better than 3. Obviously the first is the absolute best and most amazing movie of all time, my favourite movie of all time. As a kid you think it's then 2 and 3. As an adult, pretty much everyone I know goes 1, 3, then 2. Anyway, let's get into this. So Imageworks were basically Mirrorsoft, weren't they? And I think this got pretty good reviews. Right, so yeah, fire. So buddy, you gotta come back with me. Where? To the future. I love the fact that the TV cut I saw as a kid in like 1987, he goes, what happens to us in the future? No, do you marry your kids? He says, what, turn into jerks? Well, it's actually Michael J. Fox's voice. They shot 2 scenes because they knew it would be shown on TV eventually, so they said that instead of assholes. Have I got unlimited energy? I'm not sure how I did that, because I did put a couple of pokes in, but right, it immediately looks better than the Spectrum version. It bears quite a strong resemblance to the Sega Master System version, but basically it's got a really weird slidey, floaty mechanic, which I guess you would expect because you're on a hoverboard, but it feels more like, I don't know, sliding across highly machined glass. That will hurt me. It is nice graphics. It's not the best graphics I've ever seen on the Commodore 64, but if you see my gameplay of the original Back to the Future game on the Spectrum and the Commodore, then you will realise, why am I stuck? No, you will realise that immediately it's better than that shite. Right, so I have got unlimited energy. Dogs kill you. What do I collect? Hey, oh no. 0 time. Well, that goes out the window that I thought I put a time poke in. I can't punch old Biff in the face, that even though he's a bastard and essentially destroys the timeline and creates the ultimate 1985 timeline, don't really want to punch OAPs in the face. It's not a good thing to do. Right, what's that? Is that supposed to be like an automatic rubbish bin? Remote control helicopter, we all remember that from the movie. Speed up. I'm hovering, yet what I go over produces enough friction for me to stop. And don't say water, because I know hoverboards don't work on water. Oh, hang on. I've got 2 buttons, so I've got to jump. The music's alright. It's on the smallest loop ever. Extended time. Do you know what? It's... Oh yeah, that's right, you go like into an isometric view. It's infinitely better than the Spectrum version, but it pretty much suffers from the same faults as the Spectrum version. I can still jump. Oh! Man, they don't look after their roads in 2015. I should know. Mine was shite in 2015. Weird, isn't it? The future is now 6 years ago. Oh! Speaking of 6 years ago, I only just realised, and it arrived from Amazon yesterday, that there's a documentary called Back in Time, which talks about the cultural influence Back to the Future had on not just movies, but you know, everything, society, and it's got interviews with everyone in it, including fans, where they talk about the DeLorean. How did I not know this? How did I not know this? Probably going to watch it after this. Not going to lie, probably influenced me to play this. Piss off. Oh, it's Griff, sorry. Oh, we're going from right to left. Hey, at least the taxi looks like the taxi. Oh, sweet. Oh, I thought it was going to take me off the stage. You have to say, well, I do wonder how many people you would get in a taxi in the future. Bollocks, I needed that. It's time then. I've hacked my lives. It's time that is clearly the issue. Also, if we do get off this stage, since this is a multi-loader, that could be an issue too. Oi! Considering this is the universal backlog, pretty big, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, the controls are awful. It pretty much does what it wants to do. And again, we all remember the dog from Back to the Future 2, don't we? I know, I'm being harsh. You have to put something in it to... Well, no, you don't have to put anything like a dog in it to, you know, give you problems. Because, yeah, take that, Griff. Just hoverboards and holes. And do I get to not hover across, you know, the pond or water feature? Is that plutonium? I don't know what relevance that has. Maybe I can pick up some laser discs. See what I did there? Are those cracks extending? Maybe there's something really is truly wrong with Earth's gravitational pull. And maybe this is heavy. Also, see what I did there? Yeah. But what do they do to me? I mean, obviously... Well, he gets around town fast, doesn't he? Obviously, since I'm on a hoverboard, they wouldn't actually pose any issue. And obviously, since I have infinite health, they also wouldn't pose an issue. And I have infinite bullets should we make it to stage 3, whatever that stage is. Because again, I've never actually played further than stage 1. It's a very interesting choice for a series of games, isn't it? You get the license, you could have done something fancy. Hell, you could have based the entire game on a hoverboard level, and by that, I don't mean like this. Maybe a kind of sprite, software sprite scaling into the screen, you know, kind of using like Enduro Racer style graphics or something. Again, I don't know. All I remember is back in the day, regardless of what the reviews got, I can't remember. I think it might have got alright on the Spectrum, although I'm in Mega Drive land at this point. It's not on the Mega Drive. The God Awful Back to the Future 3 is. I would play that, but it's so dark. But yeah, I remember amongst me and my mates, everyone was just bloody disappointed with this. What a wasted, pressing the wrong button to jump, wasted opportunity. I've ordered that. I have that jacket, by the way. Not an amazing one like the movie, but I have it. But I've just ordered a replacement one for it that's made from better material, so I can actually wear it out of the house. Yes, these things are important to me. Oh, I rambled a massive amount of rubbish. Go back! It is, I know I'm on a hoverboard, but my God, the inability to like lock down, you know, accurately where you actually want to go is irritating. It is shite. I love that. I don't know what half this shit is I'm picking up. Get this in your life, Griff. Oh, it's not. So, you're not really getting any sort of indication of appreciation for how hard this game is. Because, like I said, I've poked it. But trust me, I'm basing that on the Spectrum, the Master System version. This is a hard game. And the fact that the controls are absolute shite doesn't help that. Oh! Do I just keep going in a loop? Do I actually... Look, it's Cafe 80s. I'm assuming that's what it is. Do I have to correct... I have to learn to talk is what I have to do. Collect enough stuff. Not that, like the plutonium and shit. There we go. Speaking of plutonium, get up there! There we go. I don't know. I'm an assault machine though, aren't I? Yoink! I'm pressing backwards, and he only wants to go backwards somewhat 50% of the time. So yeah, you know, it's nice graphics, it's nice sound, music's right, smallest loop ever. Controls are absolutely awful. It's like it's trying too hard to replicate a hoverboard, clearly not knowing how a hoverboard would feel. Hey! Wait. Okay. So I crashed it. I think I was supposed to go up. Was I supposed to go up? I think I was supposed to go up. I think he took that guy's wallet. I think I was supposed to jump. Look, it's clearly crashed the game. Let's have one more quick... I say one more. Let's have one more quick go at that level. But I fear there is no such thing as one more quick go at that level. Right, well... excuse me, the future gives me a gacky throat. We're not actually going to do that. We're actually going to skip to level 2. So you might actually get to see more than I have ever seen in this game in my life. Because I don't even know what level 2 is. Right. The police! They're taking Jennifer home. Hey, you notice how Elizabeth Shue, think about her and the boys, yeah? Notice how Elizabeth Shue, made up to be old Elizabeth Shue in Back to the Future 2, looks worse than she does now. Right. Oh, that's right. I can't remember what I got. Have I got a guide? Here we go. Guide around the house by opening the doors. And I'm dead. And avoiding young Jennifer. But I have absolute no idea how to do this. Right, let's try that again. So now I know who you are, presumably the person outside. Oh, no, which one's me and which one's old Jennifer? Oh, another game. Right. Oh, that's me to the left. Right, so that's those doors. So where's old Jennifer? I can't. Right, so it's directions that turn stuff on. So I don't actually control her. I open a door, then she walks out, which apparently is more than Jennifer can do. Right, so that was old Jennifer who just came in then. I got no idea what I'm doing. Shall we have a look and see if we can do level 3, assuming that it's on this disc? Because I don't know if I can load the second disc. Right, another game? No. This is not the 1985 I remember. We are in alternative 1985. Okay. Alright. So it's a side-scrolling platformer beat 'em up now. So what's this, level 3? Fuck off. Holy shit! Alright, I get the point. To be fair, I did forget what was punch. No, you can't start me in the same place. Oh my god, this is fucking stupid. At least it gives you the ability to skip a level that's completely unplayable, to get stuck in the middle of a fist fight that's completely unplayable. I need them to kill me now. Oh, please don't tell me I gave myself infinite lives. I think I gave myself infinite lives. I think that guy gave himself infinite lives. I didn't. Game over. So we try that again. Right, well, thank you for loading and letting me know that I'm dead. So let's have a go at level 3 again. I think I'm going to call it quits because, do you know what? This is rubbish. I'm glad I never got off the first level in the other gameplays. Right, so in order to do this though, I do have to reset it to poke it. Right, this should be level 4. I figured since we're here, the future, why not have a look at as many levels as we can. I think this is probably the last level for this disc, and probably the last level I can stomach. It's right, it's up to you now, Marty. Sort this mess out. Alright. At least they changed the music, and I mean, it's kind of cool, it's got these cutscenes. Oh, look! Oh, shit. I didn't... That picture in the top left-hand corner is going to be fucking useless, isn't it? Oh look, that bloke to the left of my movement right now is in the right place. Hey, it doesn't completely... this is weird. This does not excuse me, play like splitting images the way it moves around. So yeah, I have no idea who thought this was a good idea. Where's my time? I mean, if it wasn't moving, it might help, and if the picture was bigger, it might also help. It's alright music though, I'll give it that, eh? A little bit of me's in the right place. Is that the basis? I don't know. This was never a good idea, was it? This was never a good idea. Well, I'm going to round it up there. I wish I could show you more, but I really don't have a clue what I'm doing, and I've shown you more than I've ever got through on any other system or gameplay of this. As always, I'd love to know what you think. Kind of a hodgepodge of a gameplay list, I am aware of that, but did you ever actually complete this game? Do you like this game? Am I being overly critical and overly harsh on it? And I don't know, maybe if I can get the other two levels to work, I might do a full, I say gameplay is a too strong a descriptive term for this, but that would involve me having to work out so you can actually see me do stuff on some of the levels. To me it just feels brutally hard and ever so a little bit broken, but anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.